Hi everyone, it's Bae bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team as always. And today I would like to talk about the ongoing event where you collect these black medals and you might have a chance, or if you are able to collect 20k or above, you'll be able to exchange to gold formation, which is very, very good. So for those who haven't, sorry, I'm using the Japanese version. I forgot to change it to global. Yeah, anyways, I'll just go on. So for those who still don't have any gold formation, this is your chance to get one. And after running this event for like about a week, I noticed I did run pretty hard, and I'm at 22k right now, and I still have 4 days left. So I'll probably maybe be able to reach around 30k or a bit less, but I'm pretty much okay with what I have now because I just want one formation. I can't aim for 40,000, so yeah. And I'll just get some of these. And my advice to you, especially for those who don't have any gold formation yet, who's aiming for one, for those who could already create 100% red, blue, or green type team, it's okay. Just get whatever color you're going for, okay? Because that will boost 10% of the shot power per each character. But for those who is still using like some like other color characters because you can't fill in everything with one color, or like for example you got a blue Mueller. You're still using green type as a team, but since you got a blue Mueller from the first and you're still raising him, and because he's not raised yet, you can't become blue type yet, and you're thinking of shifting to blue, and you might want to get blue agility formation, right? But the thing is, the inflation, or am I speaking the right word? The speed, the pace of this game's new character is just too fast that it's really hard to predict the future and get the formation thinking that you'll be there at the end, like in 2 months or something, right? Because by then things might change. It might not be color type formation era by then, right? So my advice to you, for those who are not completed but creating one color team yet, or who is still determining which color to go, and for those who have who's using core position characters for those who are using Japanese characters in core positions like goalkeeper or like OMF forward, like Hyuga, Tsubasa, Misaki, Wakabayashi, Wakashimazu, characters like that, you might wanna just instead get this one, 10% physical boost for a Japanese character, because this is Captain Tsubasa, and I'm sure they're not gonna stop creating good Japanese characters, right? In the future, never. They'll just keep going with the Japanese characters as well as other characters. So there's not gonna be a era where there's no good Japanese characters. So for those who have at least who's using Japanese characters in core position, at least 2 or 3, might wanna think of getting this instead, the Japanese character boost formation, than the type shot boost, because for those who aren't completed in creating one color team, because you never know what's gonna happen in the future. And the reason why I'm saying this is because this formation was you were able to obtain this in the past event and I already had this from before, right? And at the time I was using skill type 100%, so I got the skill type instead of power, toughness, or agility. But what happened was, after first I got the red Wakabayashi and Hyuga, Ishizaki, and all these characters, luckily, and I'm now shifted to toughness team 100%, right? So when that happens, and especially the reason why I shifted to toughness is because I was using skill type using the green Wakabayashi from 2017 national team, right? And then when I got the red new Wakabayashi, I used the removal card and took the SGGK level 70 and then put it to the new red Wakabayashi. When I did that, because I did that, now I still have the green Wakabayashi, but he doesn't have any good skills on him. So I can't go back to green type, right? And when that happens, I'm not gonna be able to use this green type formation forever. At least until I get a real good new goalkeeper, which I don't have. I don't have Wakabayashi. So that is what happened to me. And when that happens, although this is a real good formation, and it took me, really hard effort to get it at the previous event, but I'm not using it. I can't use it at all. Rather than using this, it's better for me to use a silver formation because I'm using red type. And when I'm using red type or blue, this doesn't do anything to any of my characters, right? So that is what could happen. And that's why I'm giving you this advice. So for those who are not certain that you'll be needing this 3 color type shooting boost, then you might want to go for this, because I'm sure for 99% of you, or maybe a little bit lower, but is using at least one Japanese character or two, right? So for those people, even if it's only 1 or 2, you still get a boost for this by using this. But if you're using this and you're shifting to another color, you're not gonna get any boost. That means it's not a gold formation, right? You don't get any boost. So yeah, so my advice to you is, if you're not certain and you're still considering, then that's one option. I'm not forcing you. I'm not saying I'm not guaranteeing you anything, but if you don't want to be like me and you think there is a possibility that you might be like me in the future, then this is one of your options, okay? And then if you have still enough medals left, you might wanna get whatever you want here. But if you don't have that many left, then my advice to you is get 1 each or something for these characters. And then once you have at least 1 of these characters, that means you have this new skill, like Dragon Shot B, or like the Fierce Foot Tackle, or whatever you call it, Jumping Tornado Shot A. Yeah, so if you have 1 of these, you could later on raise these skills by using Black Bolts, right? So if you can't collect 3,000 more to complete this 10 inventory, don't have to, just get 1 with 300 and then move on to other ones. Getting 1 is more important than just completing 1 of the out of this and not getting others, I think. So yeah, that's what you should do. And by the way, I did a survey on Twitter asking people which difficulty mode is most efficient in terms of stamina and in terms of time, out of extreme, very hard, normal. And most answer I had was very hard by 53%, I think. Yeah, so definitely I guess very hard would be best for most people, but that is because although super strong users even said very hard is better than extreme, that is because even those strong people can't score much on extreme, because you're normally running this auto, right? You can't play manual and go over every time. It's just too much of pain in the ass, so you can't. So yeah, taking those into account, yeah, very hard, they even say, these hardcore players even say very hard is the best, because the system of this event is the more you score, the more chance of you getting the black medal, right? So even for these hardcore gamers players, they only get like 3 scores per each game, and sometimes they even lose or tie, right? And that is a big waste. So very hard is more there's less accident of losing, and also people could score more. Like those who are able to score only like 2-3 points for extreme will now be able to score like 8 points for very hard, and you'll get at the end more medals, and you'll be able to 99% not lose. So yeah, it's way better. So that's why I guess people say very hard is the best, and it's less stamina, of course. And but it doesn't, I think, it can't be said to everyone that very hard is good, because there are of course people that for some people a very hard is harder than hard. I mean, some people could only score like 2-3 points for very hard, right? For those who just started, or and for those people it's the same story. Lower the level to hard, and then if you're able to score like 8 or 7 or I don't know what, or there's way less accident or losing or tying, then lower the level to hard. According to the survey where 234 people voted, 56% said very hard is the best, but then after that came hard with 29%. So really try both and determine which one is better for you, but definitely choose the one you don't lose and you could score more. So for example, if you do very hard and you could only score 2 or 3 points, but if you do hard you could do like 6 points, then go for hard. That is how you choose. And I think I have done this event for like a week with very hard, and after playing it for so much, I noticed that amount of medals I could earn in 1 hour is like around 1,000. And you have 4 more days, so and we only have weekdays left, so think of your like time schedule, how much time you have to play this event, and if it's like an hour, 1,000 medals per hour, then how many medals you'll be able to get at the end by Friday, and then determine which what formation or character to get, and then just aim to get that is, I think, the wise idea. I don't think it's just too tough to just aim for something that's like extremely hard for your condition environment. So just play it at the level of your like lifestyle. Don't like mess up your lifestyle and play this game. It's not gonna be good. It's just gonna be too much stress. So that's my advice. So I hope you liked the video. Please do subscribe and hit the like button to support me, and stay tuned for my future video. Thanks and bye.